Have you ever had such a close call it makes your skin shiver every time you think about it? I was 23 and working as a nanny for this family in downtown Chicago. The Webbers had this 2-year-old named Lucas who was basically an angel. Never cried, always giggling, ate whatever you put in front of him. Their apartment was on the 10th floor of this fancy high-rise with floor-to-ceiling windows everywhere. Every morning was the same routine. Mom and Dad would leave for work around 7, Lucas would wake up around 8, and I'd make him scrambled eggs while he watched Bluey on the couch. He was obsessed with that show. Like, completely obsessed. This one Tuesday in March started normal. Parents kissed Lucas goodbye, told me they'd be back around 6. Typical stuff. I got Lucas settled with his cartoon and went to the kitchen to start breakfast. He was being extra quiet, which honestly was nice because usually he's chattering nonstop about the dogs on TV. I'm standing there cracking eggs when I hear this weird sound, like tapping, rhythmic tapping, almost like Morse code or something. I figured maybe it was the upstairs neighbor doing construction again, so I ignored it and kept cooking. But then it hit me. The tapping was coming from the wrong direction, not above, from the living room. I turned off the stove and walked toward the sound. That's when I saw it. The balcony door was wide open, not just unlocked, wide fucking open. My heart dropped into my stomach. Lucas wasn't on the couch anymore. The cartoon was still playing, but no Lucas. Then I saw him, standing on the balcony ledge, 10 floors up, his tiny hands barely gripping the railing. The tapping sound was his little sneakers hitting the glass barrier as he swayed back and forth. I wanted to scream, I wanted to run, but something in my brain kicked in and told me to stay calm. If I startled him, if I made any sudden moves, he could fall. I got down on my knees and crawled toward the door. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely move forward. Lucas? I whispered as soft as I could. Hey buddy, what you doing? He turned around and smiled at me. This huge, innocent smile like he was showing me a cool trick he learned. Look, Nina, I'm flying like Bluey. My throat closed up. He thought he was playing. He had no idea he was seconds away from dying. That's so cool, Lucas. Can you come show me how you got up there? He giggled and started to turn around, but his foot slipped slightly on the narrow ledge. I watched him wobble and catch himself, and I swear my heart stopped beating for a full 5 seconds. Actually, can you stay super still for Nina? I want to take a picture to show Mommy and Daddy. I pulled out my phone with one shaking hand and slowly crawled closer. 3 feet away, 2 feet, 1 foot. Okay, smile. The second he looked at my phone, I lunged forward and grabbed him by the back of his shirt. I yanked him down so hard we both fell backwards onto the living room floor. That's when I completely lost it. We were both crying, him because I scared him, me because I realized how close I came to watching a 2-year-old die on my watch. I locked the balcony door and held Lucas tight for like 20 minutes until we both stopped shaking. Then I called the parents. Mrs. Weber freaked out and left work immediately. When she got home, we checked the door together. The child safety lock had completely snapped in half, just broke right off the frame. The door that was supposed to be impossible for a toddler to open had been broken for who knows how long. If I had taken 30 more seconds to finish those eggs, if I had decided to load the dishwasher first, if Lucas had leaned forward just a little more to see the street below. The family moved to a second-floor apartment 2 weeks later. I quit being a nanny and got a job at a daycare where the highest thing kids can climb is a plastic slide.